Hey, welcome to Jagee's Cookbook. I know you're all waiting for my show, and I'm waiting to show you something really wonderful this time. This time, it's meant for small kiddies also, because last time I showed a savory breakfast. This time, I'm going to show a very nice sweet breakfast for all your sweet darlings and your sweet little kids. Okay, now this particular episode has again a very healthy breakfast, which are again sweet pancakes. Okay, pancakes, but they are not the usual type of pancakes, which are just made of white flour and empty calories. No, this has full of nutrition, as always in all Jagee's cookbook things. Now this particular pancake is totally delicious because it contains bananas. Yes, very ripe green bananas. And these bananas are supposed to, now bananas we all know has a whole lot of potassium. Potassium is very good in lowering your blood pressure and also your heart. It's very good for your heart, keeps all heart diseases at bay. So eat a lot of bananas because you get a whole lot of banana. Just in eating one banana you get a whole lot of potassium. Also, it contains resistant starch. Resistant starch is very good for people with blood sugar levels because it keeps your blood sugar level in check, and it does not make it surge up, or it does not allow it to go up. So that is also a very good tip. This particular banana chocolate chip pancake is totally a treat for small kids. Also, it's a good way of making your little darlings to eat breakfast on time and with happiness and gaiety. So why are you waiting? Come on, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. For these sweet pancakes, now I know there are some people who love savory pancakes and some people like sweet pancakes, or sweet breakfast and savory breakfast. Last time I had showed you my savory breakfast, meant for adults and all the people who love savory things. But this time it's for all these sweet darlings and also for young kids. Now, in the pancakes I'm going to show today, okay, you can subtract anything you want. I'll tell you. You can. These are actually banana chocolate chip pancakes. Okay, dark chocolate. I've used dark chocolate chips. Now, you don't have to add dark chocolate chips. Okay, you can. Now, if it's for kids, they'll be more than welcome to have chocolate chips in their pancakes. If you don't want that, you can avoid it. You can just make banana pancakes. And it contains oat bran also. It contains oat bran and bananas. Oat bran is also very good. It helps in your digestive system. It makes your bowel movement very normal and apt. Okay, so how we're going to start off this is we need a blender. So easy. No, absolutely no hassles. We can actually do it in the morning. As soon as we get up, put it all into a blender and make these pancakes. And you can make sure that your kids, okay, will eat it because they contain chocolate chips. And they'll say, "Mommy, please, can we have that once again?" So you wait and see, okay? 6 egg whites, first of all. 6 egg whites, okay? We're going to use all the liquid ingredients first. 3 ripe bananas. It should be ripe. Unless it's ripe, it's not going to taste well. Now, I have stressed in my previous episodes, when we use when we use bananas in baking things or pancakes, and for cooking as such, it's usually for baking, you have to use overripe bananas which are ugly, which to look at outside. Now this doesn't look very aesthetically beautiful, but it once the flavor usually comes out when it's overripe. Okay, so what we do here is just chop it. You don't even need a knife, just break it in with your hands. 3 bananas, 3 medium type of bananas. If it's very small bananas, you can use 4. Okay, like I said, when you see these bananas, you'll go, ooh, it's not very appealing. But once you use it, the full flavor comes out. It's going to be really good. So we've got our 6 egg whites and our 3 overripe medium bananas. What we need is 1.5 cups of oats. Now, there is nothing in Jagee's cookbook without any oats. Now, as we all know, I have told you 100 billion times that oats is really good for you, and it's by the Food and Drug Administration in USA have approved oats as the best thing for breakfast. So that's why I include oats in everything. It is totally good. It's a total health food. Okay, 1.5 cups of oats. In that goes. Okay, then oat bran. Okay, this is the outer coating of the oat, not the total the seed of the oat, but just above the real oat kernel. Okay, so oat bran is very good for your digestive system. Very good. It prevents cancer, colon cancer, and all sorts of things because it contains a lot of insoluble fiber. Okay, 1/2 cup. Then what we need is 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Usually in all pancakes, what they do is just add egg, butter, and all-purpose flour, the whole thing. All-purpose flour, okay, is totally 0 calories, no nutrition at all. I want you, as Jagee's cookbook viewers, to have real good, nutritious breakfast, nutritious food. Okay, now here what we do, we need around 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder always brings out the flavor in bananas. Next, what we do need is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now, a tip that I've learned from my teacher very long ago is that whenever we use bananas, because it has a lot of fiber, bananas have a lot of fiber, it's a very good idea to always add soda, baking soda, whenever you use bananas, because soda actually helps with the fiber. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. That's also there. Now what we need is 2 tablespoons of oil. 2 tablespoons of oil. Okay? And if I can find my lid, yep. I'm going to give it a whiz. So now my pancake batter, healthy pancake batter is ready. Okay? Now my pancake batter is ready, healthy pancake batter. Now this does not need any water or milk. Now if at all you think, right, the consistency of the pancake batter is a bit thick, you can thin it down with either water or milk according to your own desires. Okay? So here there's no problem. It's perfect. Okay? Now, you must have noticed that I didn't put any sugar or honey or anything. You can add sugar and honey according to your own taste. But what happens is that, I'm just going to light my fire. What happens is, once you add sugar or even honey is okay, but once you add sugar, what happens is the pancake tends to burn easily. Okay, so to avoid that, it's better not to put sugar. You can put a little bit of sugar if you want to, but then if you're going to eat it with honey or syrup, why do you need this sugar anyway? Here I'm going to add a little bit of honey, little bit, okay, just for the sake of it. Usually when I do, I don't bother to put anything. And besides, we have our chocolate chips. Okay. Now this pancake batter, it smells lovely. The banana, oh, it's awesome. and the cinnamon just brings out the banana flavor. What we do is you can either add the chocolate chips in the batter, or you can put the chocolate chips while the pancakes are on the pan. Okay, either way. Okay, I'm going to just sprinkle it on, because then you can control how much chocolate chips you have in each pancake. Okay, so small, I love small Scotch pancakes. They're always the best. They smell really good. Make sure the heat is right. Okay, sprinkle on the chocolate chips. That is if you want. If you don't want, don't. It's all according to your own taste. Now the reason why I did not, actually let me see, it's time to flip it over. The reason why I did not mix the chocolate chips into the pancake batter was that I wanted evenly spread. So we can control it much better if we spread it on each pancake. Now once it's turned over, the chocolate is also going to melt in, and it's really going to have a chocolate chip banana pancake sort of flavor. Okay. Great. Next, chocolate chips. Well, you don't usually get chocolate chips very commonly. So what I do is just chop up any chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever chocolate you want, and just sprinkle it on. And the pieces of chocolate can be any size you want. Here it's a bit big. You can add it very, very teeny little pieces, or you can add big pieces. Cooking, as I always told you, is all according to one's own tastes and desires. Okay, time to flip it over. My chocolate chip pancakes are ready. All we need here is, don't need any different sort of savory items for this. Or you can have it just like this. Once, if you have added sugar, a whole lot of sugar, or how much ever you want, you can have it just like that. But then be careful, it's very easy to scorch or burn your pancakes if you have a lot of sugar in it. That's why you should be careful. Otherwise, you can have it with maple syrup or honey. All depends upon you. And I here am going to have it with honey. Beautiful amber honey. Lovely. Yum, yum, yum. And then, for you, my healthy, wonderful breakfast, especially for you little kiddies.